Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. So today we are going to be doing some processing of some items that I got out of my garden. Right now I am in the process of water bath canning some on the stove. You can see it right there. I'm water bath canning some jalapeno peppers. I did pick one pepper that was ready, actually not a pepper, I'm sorry, a bell pepper that was ready out of the garden. And I'm just gonna cut this up and freeze it. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cloves of garlic, because I got one more clove in the, I have another clove in my garage. And I'm gonna go ahead and process all my garlic. And then I'm also going to be cooking dinner. So I don't think pickling garlic is going to be my favorite thing to do. Not pickling garlic, but peeling this garlic is going to be my favorite thing to do. I'm telling you now because it looks like it sucks. So
So let's talk about the fact that this was not easy at all. I had to take the roots off. When you dry garlic out, you should dry it all out. Of course, in the sun. From what I see, you're supposed to just let it dry out, let all the leaves and everything go completely brown. I've seen people cut off the roots and I've seen people not cut off the roots. The next time, I believe I will cut my roots off first and then before I let it all dry out, because it made it a little harder to get the garlic out, but I was able to do it. As you can see, I got one peeled here. This was not easy though. It was a hard task. It took me about an hour to get all the garlic peeled, but at the end it was worth it. So here I'm done with my water bath canning of my jalapeno peppers. I wanted to touch the top to make sure to see if it was hot before I touched it. I have this habit of just trying to take tops off of pots, and then I scorch my hand and I'm like, oh my God, like I didn't know that the top was going to be hot. So I just did a touch test first. You see me turn it over because I did put seasoning in my jalapeno peppers. And I wanted to get the seasoning to go through it again, but I am going to sit it down to rest. I let it rest for about 24 hours, and then I actually put this jar in the refrigerator and not on the actual pantry shelf. I'm back to peeling my garlic. As you can see, time went by and I've got quite a bit peeled, but I started taking them out and then peeling them all piece by piece. What I did find to be easier was to get a little bowl of water and wet my fingertips and then roll the garlic in my hand to get the paper to come off a little bit easier. So if you're new here, my name is Tamika. I am a working from home, stay-at-home mom. I do work from home for a financial institution as a mortgage underwriter. Of course, my husband works outside of the home. We have a 13-year-old son here with us. We live in North Carolina, recently moving 2 years ago from Florida. And we're just loving life as it presents itself. However, I've come to find that I feel a little better with starting to process my own food. So I do have a garden in the back of my home, and in my garden I've been growing certain vegetables and things like that that I can or freeze and put away for the winter months to come. So it's been an experience, and I've been enjoying it more so than I thought. Here I'm showing you my garlic. After everything is peeled, I'm going to take a little bit of the olive oil that you see. I think I added a little too much though. Next time I do it, I will not add as much. I'll add a little bit at a time because I think it was a little bit juicier than I expected versus as dry. I don't want to say dry, but it wasn't as easy to mold as it should have been, because it started to kind of like melt, if you will. So it wasn't in a mold, it wasn't thick enough to mold because I think I put too much olive oil. So I'm about to try to take a ball or I'm gonna use my hand to try to create a ball and put it up. And when I started doing that, I realized that it was not as thick as I wanted it to be for consistency, and I didn't have a way to thicken it up because I've already used up all the garlic that I had. But again, everything is trial and error, and so it worked out for the better, for the good. But next time I will not use as much olive oil. So here I want to show you the consistency of it, and although it looks like it's pretty thick, oh my gosh, you guys, first of all, the fragrance was amazing. But now you can see I'm gathering it in my hand, and I was trying to mold a ball, and just wait and see. So I had to get a spoon, and it was I had to with the spoon, I gathered it and then I tried to mold it with my hand. But you can see here that the consistency was not at the thickness that it needed to be, so it wasn't as firm as it should have been. So that's okay. We learned it again. It worked. Eventually, it actually worked because we did flash freeze it. But next time, I won't add as much olive oil.
Okay, so I finally got that done. We're gonna go ahead and let that flash freeze for about an hour. So we'll check on, it's 7:07 now. And so we'll check on it around 8 o'clock, and then I'll show you how I store that in my freezer. So these are the hulls from the garlic, and we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this. I just had a little bowl of water to help me to, so my hands didn't dry out. Now I'm going to try to get my kitchen somewhat back clean. It's a little discombobulated now because I had so much going on. I do have some chicken that I'm going to cook as well. I'm going to also cook some corn on the cob, and yes, I have some salad that we need to use. So we're going to have chicken that I'm gonna put in the Ninja Foodie, some corn on the cob, and some salad, and that's what we're gonna eat for dinner today. I am also, no, that's it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start cleaning up and start working on getting the kitchen back into some type of order, as well as I'll start dinner as well.
right, so I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Dinner has been served. Everyone has eaten. The kitchen is cleaned. I'm about to pour me a glass of wine. I did not realize this bottle was so low, so I did mix me another bottle, another bit of wine in a glass. I know everybody's like, well, dang, that's a lot. Nope, not enough, girl. It's been a long day. Need a little bit more. So here I am getting, I think this is cupcake. This is the cupcake sweet red wine, and I'm adding some of that in. I'm going to go upstairs, take me a shower, get into bed and call it a night. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, bye.